Good afternoon. Now the floor is given to the Ministry of Defense spokesman on ETO-related issues, Colonel Oleksandr Motuzyanyk. Good afternoon, everyone. Now the information about the events in the ETO area during last 24 hours. In Lugansk area, the main hotspot is Novozvanivka. During dark hours, starting 7:20 p.m., the militants fired with the use of heavy artillery at the Ukrainian positions. They used 152mm artillery and 82mm mortars. The shelling lasted till 9:30 p.m. with 1 hour break. One more artillery shelling was recorded near Troitska village, Popasnyansky region. In this part of front line, the enemy launched 39 artillery shells and 4 mortar mines. During 24 hours, the situation was not calm in the region of Nova Oleksandrovka, Kondrashivka, Nova and Lopasna, where the militants used small arms. In the Donetsk area, the militants actively used 82 and 120mm mortars, mainly near Avdiivka, Verkhnyotoretsk, Troitsk of Yasenovata region, and also Lugansk village. On the whole, the militants launched 167 mortar mines that are banned by Minsk agreements, and near last settlement they also used APCs. And one more provocation was observed near Zaitsevo. In Mariupol area, there are the biggest numbers of enemy provocations. Heavy weapons, artillery and mortars were used during dark hours intensively, and more intensively than in other areas. Ukrainian positions that are near Krasnogorovka, Pavlopol, Taramchuk and Shorokina came under enemy fire. Also, the militants used APCs there. And in the course of enemy shellings, one local resident was wounded in Mariinka. The enemy launched 12 artillery shells and 137 mortar mines. And in all mentioned settlements near Volyane and Lebedinske, the enemy actively used small arms and grenade launchers. Despite provocations and shellings delivered by the enemy, Ukrainian army hold its positions at the line of confrontation due to coordinated work and battle skills. During last 24 hours, no Ukrainian serviceman was killed or wounded. Ukrainian army and volunteers help residents of frontline area. These days, the servicemen of Armed Forces of Ukraine delivered to Kramatorsk orphanage warm clothes for children, toys that were provided by German volunteers. And in Slavyansk, SBU found a cache of ammunition, a package with 2 sets of cartridges and 4 grenades F1 was near residential area of the town. At the same time, one more militant was provided with opportunity to restart peaceful life. Lysychansk court released local resident from criminal responsibility on the framework of the program of SBU that is called They Wait For You Back Home. In 2014, this man joined the militants, and then he repaired vehicles and served at checkpoints. And after Ukrainian armed forces freed the town, this man went to Russia. Then he got information about SBU program, and he decided to return home and to cooperate with Ukrainian law enforcers and to return to peaceful life. In Donetsk, police special forces were trained how to detain criminals. In the course of training, they stormed the building and they rehearsed the detention of the criminals. And this group is trained in order to carry out risky operations in the ETO area. In Odessa Oblast, they completed the training for the students of Paratroopa Department of Military Academy of Odessa City. Servicemen delivered fire from different types of small arms. They were also trained in driving, setting mines, how to drive military vehicles, and how to carry out reconnaissance activities against the enemy. Do you have questions? Please ask. No questions, thank you.